thing right here. New collaboration. Blop. I don't care. Overwatch League's 2023 season. New Overwatch League team skins. Yep, there we go. New team bundles available. Team bundles are now on sales. Trios of hero skins will land on the Overwatch League throughout the season, available for all teams. These bundles will include teammates brand weapon charms. General updates. We missed a change in our season 3 patch notes about some adjustments. Attention to enemy footsteps. Okay. You'll eventually get it. Challenges. Weekly challenges. Removed to the victors. Win 15 games of unranked or competitive. I actually like that one. I was actually okay with that one. Add a new channel. Casual detection. Any unranked, that's better. Never mind. Add a new challenge. Competitive advantage. Total of number of challenges needed to earn all Overwatch coins is still 11. That's fucking bull. Removed coin line. Win 5 arcade. Okay. Add a new challenge. Change of pace. Win 5 games in Mystery Heroes, Free-for-All, Deathmatch, or any arcade mode. Okay, so Mystery Heroes is going to be the #1. Nice. Changed role mystery to win 5 games as 2 different roles. Each as 2 different roles in Quick Play Competitive instead of all 3 roles. Okay. So instead of it making you having to win 3 games for 3 different, they're only making it to win 2 different roles. Okay. Daily challenges. Support weapon mastery reduced from, okay, that's good. And ability mastery reduced from, that's also good. Challenged progress during end of round. Challenges the player has made progress on during the match will be shown with a visual representation of remaining progress needed. I don't know what that means, but okay. Scoreboard. End of match scoreboard updated. We are taking a snapshot of each player's final stats during the match and persisting it onto the tab scoreboard during post-match. Previously, a player's stats and names would disappear as soon as they left the match. Okay, so that's cool. Matchmaking. We fixed the bugs causing large parties to wait longer in queues than intended. Okay, so I guess that was a bug. The matchmaker will now prioritize putting parties together which have similar data between the highest and the lowest rated player. We made improvements to that should help reduce unranked queue times and increase competitive match quality. Competitive updates. Competitive... Wait. What? Dude, that is that is single-handedly the stupidest and the best thing ever. Competitive Mystery Heroes added to competitive play. Season 1 begins March 14th. That is literally the stupidest and the best ever. Because you take out all of the picking a character. So to combat like enemy switching or to combat the enemy team on what they're playing, to just being like, yeah, guess what? Every single time you die, you get a different character, you lose your ultimate. Competitive play. It makes 0 sense. I might play that. I might play that because it's stupid. Competitive screen layout update. We added buttons, okay, to the competitive play menu that will allow players to easier access the tier legend leaderboard and competitive screen. Okay, top 500 leaderboard update. Players in top 500 will now see an animated update of their current position on the leaderboard after each match. Well, just change that back to everyone. Every single time you lose, every single time you win, just go up or down. Go back to old Overwatch 1. Just isn't it? Heroes tanks. Here's the meat and potatoes. Orisa. Terror Surge. Terror Surge can now be interrupted by hack. It's a Sombra meta. It's gonna be a Sombra meta now. Developer comment. Terror Surge is a channeled ultimate which cannot be interrupted by most abilities as it gains the same effects as Fortify. While this makes sense for stuns, Sombra's hacked interrupt shouldn't be negated and now correctly cancels Terror Surge. Ramatra. Using Annihilation while in Nemesis form refreshes your bonus armor? Oh, I think what they're doing here is before you could cancel your annihilation ability and then activate not your annihilation, your nemesis form, and now your armor comes back whenever you use annihilation instead of canceling it and then activating it. Players found the shifting, yeah, right here, shifting out a nemesis form before activating a nemesis ultimate would reset the nemesis form body armor. To smooth out gameplay, it now resets the health automatically as part of it. Okay. Thank God they did that. That's just a quality of life change. Roadhog. Oh, God. What did they do? What did they do to you? Chain hook cooldown now starts when the ability ends instead of at the start. Chain hook cooldown reduced from 8 to 6 seconds. So instead of whenever you pull it out, or immediately use it, it starts cooling down. It's when it comes back to you and you can't use it anymore is when it starts. And they changed it down to 6 seconds. So you might be able to get more hooks out, but I don't know. And instead of the start, has some confusion. It appeared a second shorter 7. Maximum cooldown. Now that's being pulled in by chain is less deadly. Yeah, so they wanted to make it to where, like what I said, is how whenever you pull someone in, that should be the detriment of that character instead of Roadhog just plainly killing them. Wrecking Ball. Made her thick. Makes sense. Added the hero-specific option. The Nintendo Switch platform only. So what is it? Added a timeout indicator for grappling claw. Oh yeah, because you can only hold on for it to so long. Mindful armor entries. Okay, so they nerfed it from what it was. Zarya. The shell cooldown for projectile barrel reduced. So okay, so that's you can put more shields out eventually. That's kind of good. Like, I always thought that it was kind of ass that you would basically, in the beginning of any team fight, you would have 2 shields, right? You could put one on yourself, and then after it breaks, you put another one on yourself, or you could put one on a teammate, or put another one on a teammate, or a teammate and you, and then you would have 0 shields for the longest time period. I think that helps that. Ash. Bob now prefers to shoot at enemy targets that Ash damages with her rifle. Oh, so they gave it the Torbjorn aspect. I don't know if I like that. I didn't really like it a whole lot for Torbjorn either, but it's kind of like a good and a bad thing, right? It goes both ways for me. Way back when, Torbjorn's turret would shoot whoever the hell it wanted to, and then they made it to where his primary fire made it to where the turret attacked that specific thing. It's both good and bad. Like, say that you can hit one on a flying Mercy and the turret wasn't attacking the Mercy before, now it's attacking the Mercy. It's kind of really, really good. It's the same thing, but then, like, if you want Bob to absolutely destroy everyone, and if he has line of sight of someone else that Ash is shooting, instead of killing the person that Bob is closer to, it's not going to shoot the person that Ash is shooting at. So it's kind of like both good and bad. Fortified cow. Like, no, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, imagine you throw in Bob. Then Bob's at a far distance and is shooting the back line. But then, out of nowhere, you start shooting the tank in the front line, because the tank's in the front most likely, right? Then the Bob is no longer going to be shooting like an Anna or, you know, a Baptiste in the back line that it was already shooting at. It's now, if it has sightlines to the tank, it's going to start shooting a tank from super, super far away, and those 2 other kills, like the Anna and the Baptiste, are now going to most likely get away. The Anna's going to sleep dart it a lot faster because now it's on a different target. There's a lot of things that are both good and bad about that. Hanzo. Okay. Okay. Let's just buff lunge. May, okay. Ultimate cast time reduced from 0.5 to 0.4, so that you can just throw it out a lot faster. Okay. Okay. Jump jet movement is now influenced by... I think I'm gonna, call it a day. I think I'm no longer gonna have fun with Overwatch. God damn it! Don't buff this character. Oh my god! So now, whichever way that you go, like if you're going WA, it's gonna go at a fucking diagonal. Oh my god, this is ass. Oh god. Whatever. And then torso hit volume with increased by 20%, like you said. This is just good. Like, characters that have high mobility, they really shouldn't have this super fucking tight, like, small body, like Tracer and Genji. Like, I really want Tracer and Genji to get, like, maybe a 5% increase on all of their body. Just a tiny amount, like, somewhere between 2 to 5 increase on their maximum body size. Because Tracer blinks around, constantly does everything, and then Genji just jumps, dashes, fucking blocks everything with their thing, and then I'd be okay with him getting buffed again. I'd be okay with Genji getting back his old power and everything like that. And Tracer, I don't even know what the fuck she lost, but, getting something from Tracer back. Okay. Next, support. Immortality field. Immortality field minimum health threshold increased from 10 to 25%. Okay, so before, a long time ago, they nerfed it because they thought it was too much, but now they're just bringing it back up a little bit. Okay. And that is it. General bug fixes. Fix an issue where the option to report inappropriate player names were missing. Fix the bugs with the game reports showing incomplete data. Fix a bug where players on PlayStation 5 are unable to save highlights. That sucked for them. Fix an issue where players persist was showing as practice join when in customary. The Ultimate Battle Pass bundle should now show as owned for players that has purchased this. This was a valued issue. Purchase of the item were unsuccessful. Fix the bugs where some players who would own all name cards could get stuck loading when using the filters tab in the name menu. Fix a bug on Nintendo Switch where all friends on the social screen had the same player icons. There was an issue where heroes performing an emote appeared as T-pose for players loading into the game. Maps. Fix areas as some heroes become stuck. Yeah. These aren't really all that great. Fixed a bug with the physics of the cow. What? Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Never mind. I'm done. So they made the cow jiggly again. Nice. Allow players to escape. Midtown. Heroes. Ash. Okay. Fix a bug. Well, clip it into the camera. I was aiming on fire sides. Fix an issue where cloning as Somber with a charm equipped could cause Echo to lose all textures while cloaking. Fix the missing sound effects of the sticky bombs ability. Fix a bug while shooting someone with an arrow from Golden Bow could... No! They made it to where Hanzo can no longer give other people golden guns for temporary. Shooting someone with an arrow from a golden bow could trigger their golden gun. That should have just been left in as like a funny thing. Out of bed being pinned by Reinhardt. Defense matrix. Lucio epic of animation. Roll the bug where terror surge. Okay, symmetry. As if destroyed. Torbjorn. Fixed bug where your turret would target the same targets as other allied Torbjorn. Wait. Fix a bug where your turret would target the same targets as other allied Torbjorn players. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, well, that's all that. I'm trying to figure out all these bugs and... Okay, this one's kind of a big one for Baptiste. I don't know how much that will F with Sojourn. This one's a really big one for Pharah's. This one's kind of okay. I remember seeing a lot of Maze get stunned out of Blizzard, so that's kind of okay. Who knows what this is going to do? Just Hanzo's just jumping around more. This one, like I said, is a double-edged sword. This one is potentially good too. Minefield, so it's not as annoying. This is kind of good when you know when the grapple is going to go away. Chain hook, we'll see how many times Roadhogs start hooking people. This is really, really cool. Just change of life, whatever the fuck it's called. And then this one's really big too. Yeah, that's all that. And then, you know, the One Punch Man stuff.